Greetings and salutations, everyone. It is me, the Madman, back again with episode 3 of Dark Souls. So, I've done a shit ton of farming off camera. I did a bunch of exploring too, just sort of getting boring shit out of the way, because I know what makes for the best content in this game is boss fights. That's all anyone really cares about. I actually think I like the exploration aspect of this more, because I'm a pussy, and I like to just look around and find cool treasures hidden in places. But, the boss fights are fun too. They're anxiety-inducing, but they're fun. So, I did a bunch of leveling up here. I got a shit ton of endurance, and what we're going to do now is kill a bunch of bosses, hopefully, because our stats are way over-leveled for them. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the content of your resident alien exchange student implanted in a cloned body. For some reason, the reasoning behind that, if it's just an exchange program, it's like, holy shit, guys, you could have told us. You didn't have to erase our memories. I think that may have been a bad idea. The whole disclosure thing. People think it's about like, oh, there's gray aliens floating around us. No, the disclosure is that we are the aliens. People with a certain IQ level or people who are basically conscious are not from this planet. Like, consciousness is not a Earth-based phenomenon. Consciousness is caused by a disparity between you, a symbiotic organism implanted in a human body, and the body itself, which is a very advanced spacesuit designed so well that it's kind of like a rampant AI. The spacesuit has enough complexity to it, the biological spacesuit that is the human body, has enough complexity to it that it has the potential to override its controller, which is a very serious problem. It's why AI has been researched. This is the big occult secret, by the way. I've just spoiled it for all of you. It's also a cognito-hazardous thing, so just don't think about it too much. If you don't believe me, that's probably for the best. By the way, going back to the game, the reason I'm doing Moonlight Butterfly is to get an ember for this dude over here. And the reason I came back here is I want to rest at this bonfire because I think it's closer to the... I think it's the closest one to the Moonlight Butterfly. I'm not sure. Is it? I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Okay. So yeah, like I said, we leveled up a ton. I guess I'll just show my stats and betray how much of a pussy I am. I got up to fucking level 63. I looked up a bunch of guides because in my first video I said, hey, I'm going to do Giant Dad, which was stupid because the build I'm doing is not a Giant Dad build. It's basically just a Zweihander build, which I initially assumed was going to be a strength build. Then I read like 3 or 4 different comments from different websites and different people who were saying, no, you do 27 strength, that's sort of a soft cap, or close enough to it. And then you do dexterity up to 40, actually. So you do have to level dex. I am betraying the Giant Dad Credo by doing this. But you know what? Sometimes you got to betray the Giant Dad Credo. Sometimes perfectly adhering to Giant Dad is not a good idea, and you want to augment that build for your own personal style. You want to take some things from it and go, yeah, I do want high endurance, obviously. I do want enough strength, but I don't need, to ignore dexterity entirely. I think that's incredibly stupid. If I'm going to level my weapon the way I'm going to, then, we don't need to do that. Okay, so we're going to do the quick and dirty method where we drop down here because we like things quick and dirty. The Madman, he likes things quick and dirty. Oh, shit. Fuck. These guys are weird. They're kind of funny. This is what happens to the Pepe meme if we keep spreading it. It's going to mutate into whatever the fuck this is. Okay, so I think if we go down here, there's like a... Oh, I'm a dumbass. I could have gone... the other bonfire's the better one. Shit. I just wasted a bunch of your time ranting about alien conspiracy theories. Sorry, guys. It's not like that's why you watch the content. Oh, shit. Did I not go... I'm a fucking idiot. This is why I do these playthroughs. When I'm trying to pay attention to the recording, my neuroticism, ADHD kind of calms down, and I'm able to actually look at environmental cues and figure shit out, because I've been trying to get to this stupid item that's up here for ages. I've been looking around. I went all around Darkroot Garden. I killed all the soul farming type guys, and I never got to this little area here. But I just now figured it out with your help. Thanks, guys. So anyway, we're going to do Moonlight Butterfly. Actually, I should... Oh, Jesus. Hello, sir. Didn't expect you here. Oh, it seems that the stairway has proven to be your downfall. Anyway, so let's go... where's the fucking secret route back up? Do I have to go back up the way I came? I guess I do. Anyway, so yeah, we're over-leveled for this. We're going to do a summon as well, just because this boss fight's annoying. If you do melee, if you don't have a ranged build, you have to wait for like a minute in between a bunch of aerial attacks in order to actually damage the boss, which is... Like, I can do it, you know, I might fuck up and die, sure, but, you know, in theory I can do it, but it's like, you know, why would I subject you guys to that? That's another reason I ran around a bunch in between the second and third episodes of this. Like, I did, I've already been to this area, you can tell, because the trees are woken up. The Ents are awake. What I did was I went to the... God, I did a lot of shit. I went and I traded Snuggly up a whole bunch of items. I went back to the... But I didn't kill any bosses. I saved all the bosses for you guys, because I love you, you know. You're my people. Because all of humanity is one people, united in a social movement. Anyway, basically I just left bosses, but I did do a lot of exploring. I did the sewers. I did... no humanity. Oh, because I stored it all like an idiot. I did the sewers. I got a bunch of that crap. Got cursed once and died. I did a... Why is it saying I have no humanity? Do I have to use it? I guess I have to use it. I did the... What else? Might as well kindle this flame because I'm going to probably farm here. Anyways. We did the... I went down into Undeadburg and I killed the Taurus demon. That was the only boss I killed because it's kind of a boring boss. It's just like a shitty... The constraint for that boss is just, we put a later game enemy in a really tiny room. So it's not a very exciting boss. You either die to it and then you go back or you don't. And I killed it on the first try, thankfully, so that was good. What else did I do? I ran around. I went into the catacombs a little bit, but I didn't go very far because I don't have a divine weapon. Because I need the divine ember from this boss to get Andre to smith me. Is that a reference to Princess Bride, that he's called Andre the Giant? That's totally what that is. Christ, I never realized that. Anyway, so basically, you know, you're going to run into walls if you don't have these embers, and I'm running into one because I need a divine weapon for the catacombs, because you can't kill the skeletons without that. And if you're wondering, yes, I did get the Elite Knight armor from here, but I'm not going to wear it for a while, even though I do have high enough endurance to wear it. I don't have the Ring of Favor and Protection either. I haven't done a lot other than explore. I've specifically avoided bosses, so I could record myself killing them for narcissistic reasons. I mean, to entertain you. Oh God, I've given away the conceit. Anyone that is an entertainer is a narcissist in recovery, trying to dilute or diminish their ego using other people to do so. Okay, can we summon anybody, or can we cut these bushes away so I can see the epic runes? Ah, yes, the sacred runes. Interesting always to me how similar like Jewish runes are, like Talmudic Hasidic text is to like Nordic Viking runes and the sea peoples language, what fragments of it they've found. All three of those languages are very similar to me. They look similar, which is interesting. It probably means nothing. All right, here's Witch Beatrice. She's going to basically do the fight for us because, according to a video I watched earlier tonight, they buffed summons. Yeah, she said, okay, hurry the fuck up. I don't have all night. Anyway, they buffed summons at some point after this game was initially released, which is interesting. I kind of want to try playing it with the original summons. I don't think I ever did. The first time I played through this was way after it was released. Let's read some of these. Beatrice, now I'm asking you to slow down so I can read this. Need projectile. No, you don't. You just need a brain. Okay. Here we go. The most epic boss in the entire game. Is he going to land and give us a freebie or not? He's going to do the projectile thing first. I'm saying he. I'm assuming his gender when I really shouldn't. Butterflies are very amorphous. They transform over the course of their lifetime. So are dragonflies. So you have to be sort of, cognizant of that. They're going to go through different phases and stages. But some phases are permanent and aren't actually phases at all. They're final forms. Come on, just land, you stupid thing. Also, you're doing nothing. You're just standing here. The fuck is wrong with you? You haven't even tried to hit it, I don't think. Was he landing? Finally. Kill this guy in like 3 hits. Fuck you. Oh, shit. That was a joke. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, we'll definitely do another boss at some point in this recording. Holy shit, that was a joke. Okay, I don't think there's anything else up around here. Okay, nothing over there. That fungal plume looks like an item glimmer a little bit. All right, so here's the ember we need. Let's get it. Shout out to Chris O'Neill for inspiring me to do this playthrough again. This game is really interesting. It has a lot of subtle nuances and references in the lore and the symbolism and the design that are let's just say they're very unique to this game. There's not a lot of games that are ambitious enough to try to fuse together. I think subconsciously too. Like I don't think a lot of it was intentional. I think artists passively absorb the symbolism around them, and when they represent it, often they accidentally will create something that is more than they intended to make. And that's really the mark of a genius. Is geniuses are not smart people who come up with master plans and they're like some kind of grand architectural plan. No, geniuses are people who just represent things that they've processed in their mind, and they get out of the fucking way of their subconscious so that what they're presenting is less mediated in a negative way. And it doesn't mean that you don't edit your shit. It just means when you do edit something, it's to make it more organic, not less. And even applying constraints can do that. Like restricting what something is can make it more pure or organic to what its non-fucked with, non-obfuscated form was or is. Like if you have a bunch of Jungian archetypes you've absorbed over your lifetime, and then you find that they've been corrupted for nefarious purposes, and you happen to recombine or represent them in a way that makes them more true to their pure form, that's not always an intentional thing. I think that a lot of the time is the opposite. Like it can't be intentional, and it can't be planned. It can't be like, I get up at 9 and then I do my so-and-so work and then blah, 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 blah. It's like, no, you have to actually, like the biggest fucking meme in art or creativity that I disagree with is people saying, don't wait for inspiration, just mechanically crap out X amount of ounces of content per day. Write 4 pages a day, even if it's garbage. It's like, I personally can't do that. And maybe that's just because I'm an immature person. But if I ever do anything creative, which is not much these days, And I'm not some kind of, artist or anything. That's not what I do. I'm not going to get into that. But the point is, if I try to force something, it never works. And at best, I get something so malformed and crude that the amount of editing I have to do consumes the same amount of time as I would have spent doing nothing and just waiting for quote unquote inspiration. Like if I produce a bunch of crap and have to wade through it editing it, that's equivalent to me doing nothing and just fucking off until I will do one work session, and maybe I work for 18 hours and I feel like shit for 2 days afterwards, but then what I produce is actually good. And I still have to edit it, but I don't have to edit it agonizingly, and when I edit it, the final result is actually good. So basically what I'm saying is work however you need to work. Don't listen to people who are like, you have to do the Stephen King method, or you have to do the Pablo Picasso method of mutilating yourself. Like, don't listen to people because they don't know you. Like, listen to them and get what you can and what you need from what their methods are if it seems like it'll work for you. But don't think you have to morph or change or, I don't know, surgically alter yourself to try to conform to somebody else's shit. That's my rant for today. I'm going to shut up now. Play the actual game. Oh, shit. We didn't give him the ember. Because we're distracted by our own bullshit. Let's do that. The game's not recording my audio again, so you're probably only hearing me ranting, which is probably more insufferable than usual, but we'll try to fix that in the next playthrough. Most of all right now, I'm just focused on getting the weird frame skipping issue I had from last time fixed, which was a fucking nightmare. So I think we're going to modify. Can we do the Claymore? Can we not do that? Divine. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. Does it have to be +5 already? I think it does. Okay, well, let's +1 the Claymore. Can we do it on a +1? No, we can't. Okay, so we have to reinforce it to +5, which needs a bunch of these. 4 of them, I think. Yes, keep going. All right, we need one more. Okay, let's get this to, what do we need? Titanite shard. 3 of them? Okay. Ooh, you're killing me, fucking Andre the Giant.
Anybody want a peanut?
If you haven't seen Princess Bride, it's a good movie. Okay. Can we get the goddamn divine? Yes, that's what we need. Even though our fucking our faith is woefully low. But it doesn't matter because we just need something that we can kill the skeletons with. Okay, so we've now gotten that. Epic. So we could do the gargoyles now, I guess. I talked to Solaire. What have I not done? Again, I put off a bunch of shit. Let's talk to Onion Man first of all, because I'm not sure if you unlock some unique dialogue or character thing by talking to this guy at this point. All he does is say, I can't get in this gate. You can also clip into his head and see his face if you... Can we do that? Show me your face, my friend. I've shown you mine, now show me yours. Can we see it? Oh. We've broken through the cranial plate and seen his real face. It looks like shit. No, I'm not going to fuck around with that. I think he just hums and hoos at you. Imminent comfort. More like imminent comfort. Heh. Okay. I guess we're almost at 20 minutes. Maybe I'll cut the recording here and check the footage to see if it got fucked. In fact, I'm going to do that. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed my bullshit as usual. And hope you're all doing well. I know things are weird and insane, as they are going to be for the next couple of years, probably. But hopefully if we can make a pact with whatever alien race gives us the best offer for saving us from the Taurid meteor obliteration, that will be favorable for both parties. I mean, that's what everybody's hoping, I think. Or maybe it's just nut jobs like me. Who knows? Anyway, hug a loved one, go outside, do things that are normally considered good, because that has not changed and will not change. You're still stuck in this spacesuit, so try to enjoy it. There may or may not be an opportunity to put on a different one soon for a lot of people. But if not, hey, they're not bad. Being human, at least you're not hollow. Don't go hollow. If something feels like it's making you hollow, that's a legitimate problem. I think this game kind of nailed that. Like, you can go hollow in real life in a way. If you have no purpose, or if you die too many times, if you switch timelines too much because you're trying to figure out who you are and you don't know where you want to be. You're making too many decisions. You're trying too many things too fast. You gotta do that sometimes, but don't go nuts, literally or figuratively. That's my job. Okay. Thank you for watching again, and peace out.